most of us suffer.
The negative effects of sleep, then better not to sleep.
I mean, sorry, negative effects of lack of sleep.
Oh, negative effects of sleep. I thought you're recommending us not to sleep at all.
Sorry.
Right. Okay.
Alright. First of all, when you wake up this morning, you most likely feel a bit of headache in the morning. You feel very reluctant to get up. Unless, of course, you get up with a smile, but even so, there's still some grogginess. You're grumpy. You might need several cups of coffee to get up. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but this is just a short-term effects. If in the long term you keep sleeping, not getting enough sleep, then there have been studies shown that it's been linked to
A study conducted by the medical faculty of
studies conducted by the medical
faculty of the Queen's University in Belfast
indicate that lack of sleep
from the Queen's
University of Belfast indicates that lack of sleep can have a detrimental effect on your brains. Your memory gets worse, and you are unable to memorize so much facts, and it's even been linked to heart disease, Alzheimer's, and just generally you get sick easier.
Also in that research, laboratory rats who are not given enough sleep over a long period of time have shown that
generally have shorter lifespans and less energy.
Most importantly, it has shown that their brains have shrunken by 20%. Do you want this to happen to you?
No. Okay. And let's talk about the reasons we don't get enough sleep. Is it because of work?
Yes.
Is it because of studies?
Yes.
Or is it because you're just on the internet just surfing Facebook or watching videos?
I was watching cat videos on YouTube.
Yes. I know it can be very addicting.
Yeah.
And I know it's important to do work. But let's be serious. But let's be serious. After a certain point of time of doing work, after 12 o'clock for instance, how productive are you at doing your work? Do you find that you can do your work well? Or are you just maybe typing a few things and then looking at cat videos, and then typing a few things and then looking at cat videos?
Yeah, because that's how I stay awake.
But in the end, you're not really getting much done.
You are not really
Getting much done.
You are not.
You are not getting enough done. You are actually being less productive, and it carries over to the next morning. Morning you wake up, you're also still groggy, and you're
still groggy.
You're not in the mood to do work, and you watch some more cat videos. So it's better to get an early night's sleep and wake up refreshed in the morning.
Don't forget you have another participant there. Yeah, okay.
Refreshed in the morning. Have you ever had a very good night's sleep, and then you wake up in the morning and you just feel so fresh and very nice?
I don't remember when I had that last. Do you?
Testimonial.
It's we don't get enough of it, but it's so good, isn't it?
Let me tell you. Let me share with you my experience.
All right.
Let me share with you
my experience.
Yeah. I was like you.
I too was like you.
Until
staying up late, watching YouTube videos.
Cat videos.
And leaving my assignments to do until 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yes. This was my life until the end of last year.
until the end of last year.
Starting from 1st January.
Starting from this year.
1st January.
Starting from this year, 1st of January, I have learned
To give myself enough sleep. From the 1st of January, every day I
I try to sleep by 11 o'clock at night. Now,
So this gives me
gives me enough time.
How many hours? This gives me
Sufficient time, 8 hours sleep, so that I can wake up at 7 o'clock and then can start early in the morning.
Since I started doing this,
I've noticed a lot of improvement in my work and in my general mood.
I'm happier, healthier,
and I get my work done on time.
yes, and I am alert the whole day. So if you want this to happen to you, you need to follow my example. You will need
to follow my example. Okay? So, now, for some people sleeping, now I will give you some general tips for better and more refreshing sleep. Okay, how many of you look at their screens or their phones or their laptops just before they sleep? Yes.
You do it while you are sleeping.
Yes, plenty of
I have to check my phone.
shows
Yeah.
that the light coming out from the phones stimulates our brains so that we find it more difficult to sleep.
You find it more
difficult to sleep.
Huh.
Even if you go to sleep afterwards, you keep thinking, I want to watch some more cat videos. And then maybe you'll just get up and watch the video.
One more video.
I know that they're a lot of fun. They're very funny to watch.
Yes.
But I recommend that you just 1 hour before you plan what time you want to sleep. And 1 hour before that, you just take it easy. Set aside your phone. Just relax. No need to do anything too major. Just maybe get ready for tomorrow. I've also done meditation. Have you all heard of meditation?
I've heard, but how do you do it?
It's really quite simple. You just sit down. There are many different ways of doing it, but the simplest is to just sit down.
What I do is, don't tell us about we.
What I do is
I sit down.
And close your eyes and then
I
just
close my
breathe.
eyes. You.
Very close.
Try to not to think of anything. Try to just focus on your breathing, which is easier said than done. Can you stop thinking for a moment, or are you still thinking of what you did this morning or cat videos?
I can never stop thinking. How to stop thinking?
It's not really about stopping thinking, but to control your thoughts, to stop letting your thoughts control you. That's what meditation is.
I read that Tony Stark never sleeps. He's always thinking. That's why he's so clever. So how about that? He's very productive.
Are you productive?
Yeah. Yesterday, I told all of you, I make cool stuff every day.
Okay. Well, but not everyone is Tony Stark. That is why Tony Stark is Iron Man, and we are we.
Oh yeah.
We cannot all be Tony Stark. We cannot all be Iron Man.
Yeah.
Okay.